All right, so today we're going to be playing a 1,000-point game at Age of Sigmar. We have Lumineth versus Ironjawz. So not too much craziness here. We got 10 Wardens here for spears, our battle line. We have a battle line 20 Sentinel block here. And we have a other specification, 20 block of Sentinels. And then we have our Cathallar, and we have our Bannerblade dude. He costs 90 points, so I just fit him there to get exactly at 1,000 points. So yeah, and then we have our Shrine that's free with the army. Spells that the Cathallar has. She is my general, so she has the spell Total Eclipse. If he uses a CP, it costs 1 extra one until my next command or hero phase. I have the silver one for my artifact of power. Can cast an additional spell, so 2 spells for her. She is also a master of magic, so I could choose to reroll 1 spell. And yeah, that's it for her. The Bannerblade has the aspect, so he has Tunnel Master, could teleport anywhere on the battlefield. These, just to keep it simple, I gave both archer units the Hysh power, or not power of Hysh, sorry.
Protection.
The protection of Techless, I believe, or Hysh. Hysh, okay. Yeah. For the 5-up, feel no pain, in case I want to throw it on the Wardens, I guess. The Wardens have the spell Overwhelming Heat, half movement for a target within 18 inches.
I think it's 24.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's even
Let
better.
me double check, but I'm pretty sure it's 24.
Yeah, but anyway, so that's there. We always fail it, so it doesn't matter. We'll find out when we get there. And also, these are on these cool mag trays from MiniMagTray.com. That's his dice there. Let's see if this actually holds. Haven't done this yet? Oh, thank God. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go over to Chris and see how his army goes.
All right, so we're playing Ironjawz, Subfaction Bloodtooth. Subfaction Bloodtooth makes my pigs battle line. I've got 2 sets of 3 pigs. And for leaders, I have a War Chanter and a Mega Boss on Maw Crusher. The Mega Boss on Maw Crusher is my general, taking the command trait Hulking, or what's it called? Hulking Brute. So he's going to do impact hits on the charge. And then he also has a Destroyer Axe as his artifact, so it's going to be +3 damage for just 1 combat phase on his axe weapon. That's it for the Mega Boss. The War Chanter is, he's not a spellcaster, he's not a priest. He can give out a +1 to damage ability. It's not a command ability, it just happens to a unit wholly within 15. And he can also, he has the beat Kill a Beat. So in the combat phase, at the start of the combat phase, I can pick one of your units wholly within 12, and on a 3-up, I get +1 to hit against that unit. He also has the Tunnel Master aspect of the champion. And because I'm Bloodtooth, my pigs have a special ability that if they have fought, and if they are no longer within 3 inches of an enemy unit, I can then basically charge or move with them. If they have fought and they are within 3 inches, then they're going to just get a free pile-in.
Do they fight again or no? Just
no,
pile
it's at
in?
the end of the combat phase, so it's just the game. The combat phase ends at that point.
Nice.
But it will impact how you maybe select models that might want to die because you can't get away. And if I get another charge, Gore Grunters, they get impact hits on the charge. So any model, any unit within 1 inch of a Gore Grunter is a 2-up for 1 mortal wound.
Nice.
And so they're really good packages. They have mount and spear attacks. They do Ren 2 on the spear attacks, Ren 0 on the mount. Some special things about Ironjawz. So every orc has a Wa. Ironjawz Wa is a once per game. At the start of the charge phase, I can call it. It's going to be +1 to charge and +1 rend, just for that subsequent combat phase. Other things that the orcs have is that I have smashing and bashing. So if I kill a unit during combat, if my unit kills a whole unit, I get to go again immediately with another unit. So I can chain activate my guys if I get some wipe the whole unit. And then the other thing that is really important to know about Ironjawz is I have a command ability called Mighty Destroyers, and it lets me get a hero phase move, charge, or pile-in, depending on how far I am from the enemy units. So if I'm outside of 12 inches, I get a move. If I'm within 12 and outside of 3, I get a charge, and then if I'm within 3, I get a pile-in. So it's something as an opponent you can play around. You can make sure that you are just inside of 12, and then I have to make a charge. I don't get an option. So you can definitely game that as an opponent. The Mega Boss on Maw Crusher gets to play an RPG every time he kills a model in combat. At the end of combat, he levels up and gets 1 wound and 1 more attack from his axe. So effectively, if it was perfect, he could get plus 10 wounds, plus 10 attacks, but it never happens that way. Also, I get a better stomp. If I do a stomp and I have, if I do a stomp and it goes off on a 2-up, I get the regular D3 mortal wounds plus 3 from just a destructive bolt stomp. If there are no enemy models within 3 inches of my Maw Crusher after the stomp has been resolved, I get to move D6 inches and do it again if it is another valid target. The other thing that I can do is I can, every command ability sent or issued by the general, the Mega Boss and Maw Crusher, I can then issue it to 2 other units for free.
Nice.
So effectively I can Mighty Destroyer most of my army full send up the board.
Ooh, full send. That's
that's
that Gen Z speech. Nice. So I want to get a close up of this general or warlord. General?
General.
Freaking sick. Reminds me of like I don't know if you ever played World of Warcraft.
Yeah, definitely. Those orcs are awesome.
Yeah. All right, let's get to it. All right, we're gonna roll. See his attacker defender. I'll use my wait, what's it called? MiniMagTrays dice he gave me. Let's go. 4. Oh no! Are you attacker or defender?
I think I will take defender.
Oh fuck! I really wanted to set up the terrain. GG. All right, so Chris won the roll off, and he made me attacker. So he let me deploy first, but he got to set up the terrain, and I really need to set up terrain. So all the impassable stuff that blocks his movement that I was planning on breaking up, because he has to move 12 inches at a time 3 times. He put it all on the edge, so it doesn't affect him. This is just area cover here. These are wildwoods, so I can't see in or out. And yeah, so we are gonna see how we can deploy to avoid him. All right, so we have deployed. I deployed my whole army first, so I have the 1 drop. So I checked the measurements. He is not able to charge me with his Mega Boss in the corner because he cannot fit to be within 1 inch, but I'm kind of trapped here and just have to shoot out if he gives me any targets. This is a garrison, so if I need to, I could hop in there and then hop out the other side to kind of cheat movement, I guess. But yeah, in this game, you do not move through ruins. You have to move all the way around. So yeah, so these are wildwoods. He deployed his army like so. His mounted guys and the hero are hiding behind the wildwood, so I just can't shoot them. Turn 1. We got over here his Maw Crusher ready to go in the middle of the board, out of range. Even if I were to move, I think I can move and shoot, but I would only get like 5 people in. Probably not worth exposing myself. And we got those mounted boys over there. So I think I am going to give Chris the first turn so I could try to get the double turn, because I keep getting double turn in this game and I kind of hate it. So let me know in the comments if you like the double turn in this game. All right, going to battle round 1. Chris, wreck me.
All right, pretty boring turn for turn 1. I moved forward the Gore Grunters to just tag the objective. Unfortunately, they're stuck out, so they can be shot. But the War Chanter cannot. My Maw Crusher moved forward just a little bit into the cover and still tags the objective here. And then my pigs over here, hero phase moved and then regular moved into the Wildwoods, which was desecrate their lands. So I got the battle tactic, and they're also covered from any shooting from that direction. And now just turning it over to Carl for the bottom of round 1.
All right, so turn 1 is done for me. It was kind of long just because of positioning and trying to figure stuff out. It did not work out in my favor. So hero phase, I tried to do Power of Hysh, got it off on the pink squad. Blue squad, which moved into the garrison, did not get it off. I re-rolled it, popping their crystal, literally rolled the same roll of 4. So that failed, and I needed it. And I'll show you why soon. So the Wardens, I just gave them Mystic Shield. We positioned them like this for defensive reasons. We'll see if it works out. These guys just ran, and of course I got my 5 and 6s where I didn't care on these heroes for running. So that's where they went. Shooting, the garrison one went first. They shot into this pig that's still there that they could see. I needed them to get the 5s, and it's because after all the shooting from both squads, he's alive with 2 wounds. So I really think that is going to be game changing.
He counts as 2 on the objective.
Yeah, and I do not even score. Yep, I do not score at all. So we are 0 to, and we don't even get our battle tactics. So he's way ahead on points already. So now it's a moral victory. I want to just kill his warlord, his general. All right, going to the double turn, or attempt to try to get it. We will use our Barons of Dice. I did not get it, so going to battle round 2.
All right, Ironjawz, turn 2. I won the priority, and so I chose to go again. Tried to rally my pig, didn't rally any pigs. Effectively chose Cunning Maneuver and teleported my Galatian champion from over here to over here to cap the point. And so I got 1-2 more. I got my battle tactic. I didn't kill anything. I didn't do anything fun, but just going up points.
All right, movement phase done in my turn, battle round 2. So these chicks, everyone got their spells off. So Power of Hysh here and here. Mystic Shield on them, nothing else really to do. Cathallar just did Arcane Bolt, nothing else to really use it on. And then movement phase, they hopped out. Warden started moving up. I was trying to charge him, but he did a reposition and moved back the distance I needed to charge him. So I need like an 8-inch charge if I want to get in there. What else? Tunnel Master on the Bannerblade, towed in on that objective. So if he charges that with his Warlord, it buys me a time, or goes after it with his mounted dudes. He'll probably do this one guy if he survives. So we'll go to shooting and melee will combine. All right, so this is shooting and melee phase, or charge phase. So shooting, they had no targets. The purple unit, they split targets because the 4 in the back with the bows could not see anyone except the pig. They landed 1 mortal wound on him. The rest of the girls of the night shot into the warlord. How many did we deal?
You did 3, and then 3 mortal wounds, and then 1 extra regular damage.
So just 4 damage total. The Wardens got a 11 on the charge. We failed, but re-rolled it with CP because we had a bunch. And they all out attacked and took out with the single mortal wound on a 6. Killed that little pig boy. So now we are going to roll for the double turn.
Let's score up the round 2.
Okay. All right, this is the game changer. Please let me win 1 roll. Give me a 6. Oh, fuck, I'm dead.
All right, so Orcs, round 3, top of the turn. I took Eye for an Eye. The Maw Crusher started off here. She did a fast stun move here, and then she did Mighty Destroyers to the center point there. She was exactly out of 12 of all the units, so she could do the Mighty Destroyers move. And then ultimately, now we ended up moving there. Now we also have pigs. They moved out. They got a double move from the Mighty Destroyers. And then the War Chanter ran to keep up. And yeah, we're now at the point where I'm going to be rolling some charges. All right, end of phase, top of round 3. The Maw Crusher, 820 Sentinels, did an insane amount of damage, popping a Destroyer Axe and using all the buffs. The 3 pigs that went in, charged in, lost a pig on the charge due to the Unleash Hell, but then in the subsequent combat killed 12. Ultimately, between Battle Shock and killing them and then and their Bravery debuff, a lot of them left. They all died. And so now we're looking at the board state is for Lumineth Realm Lords. We have a Bannerblade and the 10 Wardens, and actually 9 Wardens. One of them died to a shooting attack from the Maw Crusher, versus 1 pig, 1 War Chanter, and a mostly full health Mega Boss. All right, so now it is the bottom of round 3.
All right, so my turn, not much to do. I think I'm just going to try to deal as much damage to this before it clears me. So everyone just moved up to get in range and try to kill this thing or deal as much wounds as I can. I did Arcane Bolt here. We did Total Eclipse. We did Power of Hysh to deal mortals on a 5 up. Over there, he just ran, got a 3, so moved 9 up until the edge in cover. And that's it. We're going to, no shooting, so we'll go to melee combat and see what we All right, so my turn, we went for the suicide, and we charged her to try to get D3 and dealt 1 single mortal wound. He stomped the shit out of me, and she's at 1 life. my 10 Wardens charged in and dealt some mortal wounds on the charge and did some damage with popping their crystal for +1. Oh, sorry, we saved that. We all out attacked and then popped their crystal for defense when he smacked me back. We've done so far 14 damage. This lone guy's there hanging out, gaining me that cunning maneuver. Let's go to the double turn and just see if I just get wrecked. I have to win this, or else I just get stomped.
Let's count up the points too.
Okay, do you want to roll real quick just to see?
Okay.
6. Oh, I finally do my turn real quick. All right, so combat, we just left them there, and he just stomped and killed my character. We attacked, and she's alive with 1 wound. Yeah, so we're probably gonna get smacked here.
All right, final 2 turns. So round 4, I did squish the puny gits and just crushed those wardens that were hanging out there. The Gore Grunter made a charge and did a ton of damage as well. Ultimately got me the battle tactic and then scoring 2 objectives. And then won the priority going into round 5. Took this one's mine, but ultimately couldn't make the distance, so we just measured it out and agreed that that wasn't going to happen. And then, so total score at the end of the game is 24-12. I got my grand strat by being in his side of the board, his territory, the Wa, with a battle line unit, and then denied his grand strat by my battle line being alive. But overall,
Nice.
good game.
Yeah, damn that model. Yeah, so I think what I messed up on, I should have popped that total eclipse like 2 turns ago, and I should have played to get the double turn. I should have just played safe. And I should, instead of dropping these guys out here, I think I should have just put him behind cover where he couldn't charge me because he didn't have enough space to go through there and get within 1 inch. So when he charged here and wiped that unit, I could have at least shot back and done something. But yeah, good game. It's my first time playing against them, and yeah, they're super fast.
Yeah, good game.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you.
game.